Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully y'all are having a very blessed and wonderful day. Now I'm not gonna lie, it's not really finna be too much editing with this video. Y'all are finna get me talking off the cut because I want y'all to hear what it is I have to say and I want y'all to hear it straight. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about the roadmap that was released today from our rivals. We're gonna be talking about the contents of it, how I feel about it, and then also after that, I had the opportunity to sit in a Q&A with the game's executive producer, Danny Wu, thanks to being a part of the Marvel Rivals official content creator program, and I was able to ask some questions, and I'm going to be able to share some of those answers with y'all in order to offer more insight on what we can expect from Marvel Rivals going forward. But we're going to be kicking things off with the roadmap first. Also, side note, I will not be showing anything like screenshots of messages or things of that nature, because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really know if I'm allowed to show those, and I'm partially afraid to ask. Y'all not finna get me in trouble. I ain't doing it because I know some of y'all are visual creatures, so I'm not gonna lie. Y'all just gonna have to sit here and thug it out with me while I read y'all these answers and y'all watch this dope ass Moon Knight gameplay. Y'all gonna have to bite the bullet with me. But moving on to the main part of the video. Roadmap. So the game is still set to launch on December 6th. Thank God it didn't get pushed back. And it will launch with season 0, which is titled Doom's Rise. I'll talk more about that in a moment. Now, at launch, there will be a total of 33 heroes that will be playable from the jump, right? There's no unlock mechanics or anything of that nature. As soon as you boot the game up, you'll be able to play with them right away. There's still a total of 6 unrevealed heroes, and I'll talk more about that in just a second. There will be 8 maps for both quick play and competitive mode, 1 conquest map, and 1 new practice range, because the only practice range that we have so far is the dojo area from the Tokyo 2099 convoy map. Now, unfortunately, there were no new character reveals in the roadmap, and while it did kind of suck because I was expecting to see like maybe 1 new character, I'm okay with it because we're still going to find out who these characters are before release, and I'm about to explain to you how. So in case you don't follow Marvel Rivals on their socials or even their website, because there's a total of 33 heroes, they have been doing a 33-day countdown leading up to the game's release. Each day they show off a hero from their roster in one of their new skins. Like for example, today is Friday, they showed off Adam Warlock because he's a support hero, and the new skin that we have for him is his outfit from Marvel Studios Guardians of the Galaxy 3. At this point, some of the skins that we pretty much have all of the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 fits for all of the Guardians that are here so far, like Star-Lord, Mantis, Rocket, and Groot. Forgive me, my brain had like just went blank for a second. We have the Innocent armor for Iron Man, which is one of my favorite suits, if I'm being completely honest. We have the blue and gold outfit for Thor from Thor Love and Thunder, and then skins for other characters like this new take on the bombastic Bagman for Spider-Man. We'll be explaining how it ties into the ongoing lore within Marvel Rivals. Over the course of this 33-day countdown, there's still 6 unrevealed heroes, and they are actually in this countdown. So in case you don't follow them on their socials or whatever, I would say, you know, go ahead and give them a follow just on Twitter, just to make it easier, because that's really where a lot of the information usually goes first. Because not only will you be able to see some of the skins for the heroes that have already been announced, but you're going to be able to see the new revealed characters before launch and whatever skins they're coming with. So now we're going to go ahead and talk about what season 0 is and what that entails. So season 0 is all about Doom's rise and the chaos that he had caused by messing with the time stream due to his experiments. Both Dr. Doom of the present day and Dr. Doom of 2099, they ended up colliding, and yeah, time stream pretty much just went boom, creating the Chrono Stream and the Chronoverse. Now, as of present, we have 4 new Chronoverses which were created from the result of all this. We have Tokyo 2099, we have present day where evil forces are constantly attacking, we have the Mosaic timeline where everything is unstable, and we have a collapsing timeline where gods can die. Now, these 4 Chronoverses are essentially where we're going to be messing around, right? These are where all of our maps are currently taking place, and not only will we be playing in all of these different Chronoverses, but the lore will also be continuing and expanding in the background. And as time goes on, the game gets bigger, the lore expands, more Chronoverses will be added on to fit that ever-growing narrative. Now, Season 1 starts early January 2025, and each season will launch with new content, heroes, maps, team up abilities, and new game modes. Each season will be about 3 months, but season 0 specifically will only be in December. It's going to start in December and it's going to end in January, and it will be half the normal amount of content because it's only for 1 month. So when season 0 is over, then we get January, and then the normal schedule starts. And I think like the easiest way I can explain that is think of it in Fortnite terms, where we're going to be getting 4 seasons a year. So you got year 1, season 1, year 1, season 2, year 1, season 3, year 1, season 4, and then boom, year 2, everything resets and we're on to a new path in the story. Now, in terms of microtransactions, because that's always a hotbed topic for well, just pretty much the gaming industry in general these days, there will never be any pay to win mechanics in Marvel Rivals. The only microtransactions will be cosmetic only. So you don't got to worry about somebody, you know, just out here like purchasing a bunch of instant win buttons. No, the only thing you're going to be doing when it comes to money is just simply, you know, dropping some cash on a new fit to look nice in while you dropping bodies. That is it. Also, speaking of microtransactions, battle passes. So there will be a battle pass at launch, and there will be a store at launch. Now, the store in the past will feature classic comic looks like the Innocent armor, MCU looks like the outfit from Thor: Love and Thunder, and new original looks that will tie into the game's overarching story that's happening over in the background. Now, in terms of the people who, you know, care more about the servers and the frame rate, well, not the frame rate, but I think you get, I'm a little dumb, you gotta forgive me, but essentially like server stability and things of that nature, right? So the server tick rate is going to be locked at a solid 60 moving forward, and more servers have been added to ensure that everybody will be able to play. For example, you can either pick a single server or you can pick a group of servers in terms of whenever you're searching for better ping and faster matchmaking, just to ensure that you can be able to play how you want and when you want. Now, overall, I'm not gonna say the roadmap was like outstanding. It was good, it was decent, it was nothing too flashy. It did give us like a basic layout of what to expect for both December and January, but I mean, that's really it. Like, I can't really say too much about it. Like I already just said, like, it wasn't too flashy. It was simple. It was straight to the point. I wish there was more. It wasn't, but unfortunately, it is what it is. I think I would give it like a solid 7 out of 10. If I'm like 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, if I'm being honest. Now, moving over to the Q&A portion of the video, where we got the answers from Danny Wu that I want to go over. The first thing that we're going to be talking about is the battle pass. So, the battle pass price has not been announced yet, but he did state that it will be set at a fair price. I also did ask if whether or not the battle pass was going to be set at like a basic price of like $10, or will there possibly be more expensive options? Like, for example, if we pay $15 or $20, will there be an option to buy the battle pass with tier skips included? That we couldn't get a comment on that. But the most important thing besides that will be regarding FOMO. Now, as we know, when it comes to games like these, FOMO is definitely a major issue, because it's a shame when you have to miss out on something cool because you had to work, you had a hospital, your dog fell down the stairs and bit your auntie. Look, a lot of things could be happening that you just simply can't be around and on the game for. Now, Danny did say that him and the devs do not like FOMO at all. They don't like it. They hate it. So there is a solid, this is not me confirming it, this is him saying that there is a solid chance the battle pass will have no FOMO, which means any item that you see will return in the future at some given point. I hope the devs decide to go with this. Otherwise, it's really going to become an issue where we just start begging for it, and I really don't want to deal with that. But they did address it. That's all that matters. They did address it. Now, next up will be ranked. So ranked possibly won't be added into January, at most mid-December. And it will follow the same level requirement to unlock it like in the beta, where you had to reach level 10, I believe. Now, I'm honestly okay with this because I'm part of the group where we've had an extensive amount of time with the game. It's to the point as to where it is when the game launches, we're pretty much just going to be able to jump right back in the saddle like nothing has changed. But there's still a majority of people who don't know these characters, who don't know the matchup, who don't know the mechanics, who don't know how things work. And this is possibly the best option because it pretty much stops players from jumping in the rank as we know is going to happen and not having any idea on what to do, on how to do things. So yeah, ranked is not going to be here at launch. You're going to have to learn the game a bit before you can actually jump in. And that's great, because I'm going to be honest, I will be damned if I get into another rank. I know what's going to happen because people are dumb. I know what's going to happen, but I will be damned if I get into another rank game and I'm sitting here and I'm looking at a Punisher on my team who forgets that he has a shotgun, which is one of the strongest goddamn weapons in the game. I'm not trying to crash out on stream again. It's probably gonna happen, but the guy, I don't need to see it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, it's rank won't be here at launch. That's a good thing. It's gonna become later on. Now, next up, so there will be seasonal events, right? Halloween, Easter. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know no other seasonal events besides those two and Christmas. I can't, like, my mind is like drawing a blank right now. There will be seasonal events, but I also asked if next to seasonal events, will there be any events that coincide with other things that are going on in the Marvel world, like the MCU movie Captain America Brave New World, or the upcoming comic storyline next year, Wonder World Under Doom. There will be fun seasonal events again, but he also said, as you know, all live service Marvel game titles have some sort of tie-in to greater Marvel events. So we can definitely expect to see some collab events down the line related to both MCU projects and comic projects. Now, the next question I believe I asked him was, do you have an idea for how many heroes we could expect per season, if not per year? He said that info would be shared later on, but in terms of what characters that we're getting, he said anything is possible if it serves the narrative, looks, power sets, etc. Anyone is possible, right? And one of the best examples of that is Galacta, like a seriously like obscure and unknown character until Marvel Rivals definitely shot her forward into the spotlight. So I think it's safe to say that we can expect people down the line like Squirrel Girl, The Hood, Khazar, Hazmat, and more. And yes, I definitely use the Marvel Snap images here. I love the game and I'm addicted to it. I got over 12,000. I got over like what, 12,000 hours. Sue me, I don't care. Also for rank, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the question that hurt my soul the most. Hey, all my rank players, I'm gonna need y'all to listen closely when I say this. There will never be a roll queue. There will never be a roll queue. And I gotta be honest, I'm not for it, because I've seen firsthand how bad no roll queue can get. But that's what they chose because they want players to be able to play who they want when they want, and that's understandable. I just would prefer it to not be done in rank, because I'm not trying to lose because I got a DPS that don't know how to play DPS. But it's what we got to deal with. I'm not gonna lie, there's a very solid chance y'all might catch me on stream yelling somebody's ear off. It might happen. I gotta be honest. I don't really like it, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and that's all I can say about it. Also, for all of my peeps that like doing community ran events, there will be tourney settings in custom games, so that's definitely going to be fun for y'all. Hopefully y'all can go crazy with that. And with all that being said, that's going to bring us to the end of the video. Now, if you made it this far, I would definitely like to point out, for the entire month of December, I will be streaming Marvel Rivals every day. We're doing a 31-day stream, so if you want to play, if you want to kick it, or you just want to chill, make sure to come stop by, hit that Twitch link in my bio. It'll take you right to my page. But the video's over. Hopefully y'all have had a great and enjoyable time here. If you did, let me know down in the comments below how you felt about the roadmap. What did you like? What did you not like? And again, if you've enjoyed the video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and smack that notifications bell so you will never miss out on any of my future Marvel Rivals related content. And I will catch y'all in the moonlight. Peace.